Welcome back, Team Possible agents.
Welcome back.
All right. I'm so excited that you're here again. I think this is going to be our last briefing due to all the excellent work you've been doing. But before we get started, we need to make sure there are no agents of Serpent hiding out there among you. All together now, let's recite the official Team Possible passcode. With God,
all things are possible.
Excellent. Now, due to your excellent work on our last case, we were able to successfully defend against and apprehend Serpent Agent Hugh Cannot.
Also known as discouragement.
And just in case you forgot, I'm Special Agent Mark, 1027.
And I'm Matt, 1926.
We're the lead agents for these investigations. We apprehended Hugh Cannot, discouragement.
Absolutely. You know, thanks to you, we were able to learn that when Satan tries to discourage us, we can turn the tables on him. And we do this by finding the good in a bad situation.
We've received information about the last agent on this Serpent team. He's going by the code name Distraction. This week, due to your excellent work, we've taken out many agents and weakened him.
You see, he likes to discourage us from doing God's will. And he does this with many agents. Among them were deception, doubt, and discouragement. Now that we've captured them, we've weakened his offenses.
Distraction also likes to take our focus off of God, and he does this by using many good activities.
School, work, sports, hobbies, friends, family.
But he piles them up and makes them chaotic.
People become so busy, they lose focus on God.
They forget to do things like pray to God, go to church activities, and worship God. Without God as their focus, people become frantic.
They spin from one activity to another, their lives becoming like a tornado. They're swept away in their own lives.
Currently, Distraction is going by the alias
Will Lude.
He's posing as Professor Will Lude, an illusionist.
An illusionist shop is his base of activities. We're sending an agent there now to see what he discovers. We should receive an update any moment from Team Possible headquarters. I think that's it. Right on time. Yes, go ahead.
Hello, Agent 1027 and 1926. This is Dr. Posey Ball from Team Possible headquarters. Over.
Yes, Dr. Posey Ball. This is Mark 1027. Can we get a sit rep, please?
Agent 000 is on site at the illusionist shop, but he's run into a little trouble.
I am utterly shocked. We're on our way out.
Touch my instrument panel.
But I like instrument panel.
Agent 010!
Sir.
What is that on your fingers?
Finger traps.
And how exactly did you get caught in a bunch of finger traps?
Well, you see, it's like this. I waited for you guys, just like we had planned. So we go in and bust this guy. So we go in and nip it in the bud. And this guy was really good. There was a flash of light, there was a cloud of smoke, and there was confetti flying everywhere, and there was rabbits and lions and tigers, oh my. And then he was pulling stars out of places they don't belong. And then he was juggling rings, and poof, he was gone, and I'm standing here in finger traps.
Don't feel bad. You're not the first one he pulled this act on.
You know, what this reminds me of, though, is I was looking in the Team Possible manual, the Bible, And I believe that I found a case study that might apply. It's in Acts.
Case 2713.44.
Paul shipwrecked. Paul had been arrested, and he was on his way to Rome to go on trial. And they had to take a sea voyage to do so. But you know, that was a bad time of year for a sea voyage. There were a lot of storms.
There was a patch of good weather, so the crew decided they would chance it. But Paul tried to warn them not to, and they should have listened, because they ran into some bad weather. In fact, the weather started getting rough.
A 3-hour tour, a 3-hour tour.
Excuse me? What is that?
Oh, nothing.
The tiny ship was tossed.
Hey, this ship wasn't called the Minnow, was it?
I don't think the Bible says what the name of the ship is. Why?
Oh, I was just wondering, did the fearless crew save the ship?
Actually, no. The ship was lost. But God saved every person who was on board. Not even one person died.
Paul was able to keep his focus on God through 14 days of rugged storm. And because Paul was able to keep his focus on God, not one person on that ship was lost.
Just by keeping his focus on God.
You say that like it's an easy thing, but distraction was throwing everything he had at Paul. You and these secret servants need to go back to headquarters and research this case.
We need you to understand how Paul was able to keep his focus on God, so we can do the same. The only way that we can capture distractions and defeat the servants of Satan is to understand how he did that.
You go on back to headquarters. There you will receive a secret servant's mission and a coded message in your offices. Your office leaders will direct you on how to decode the message.
You and these agents need to head back to headquarters, and we'll see if we can't run down some way to find distraction. And remember, with God, all things are possible.
Agent 10.7,
What's that, 000?
can you help me get out of this finger trap?
I might be able to help you there, buddy.
Thanks.